Hey, what's up guys? Sniper Nick here, and tonight we're going to go ahead and dive in for the morning stocks to watch for tomorrow, which is Wednesday, November 20th. But before we dive in, I wanted to go ahead and take a peek into our chat room from earlier today to see some of the action that we got earlier. We were able to make a nice intraday trade. We'll do an in-depth trade review on this, but I just wanted to point out right here, a big shout out. A couple people from the team were able to grab it. 15.50, we ended up shorting at 9.41. Just a couple minutes later, we were able to cover up at 13.35. So that was a beautiful move there on MYOV. Again, good stuff in the group. We were able to point it out early. That opportunity anywhere has to get you excited, no matter what you're doing. And the fact that it can happen right here in front of your computer is unbelievable. Not even having to go to school or a class for it is unbelievable. That's actually a good point to lead on into the watch list for tonight, because we're actually in a short play overnight on the watch list, and that'll be the first stock we talk about, and then we'll dive in to the potential for tomorrow morning. So let's do it, guys. So let's dive right in. So on the left side is our watch list. I'm gonna start from the top, and on the right side is TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim. This is the desktop version. We have used the mobile version to make all of our money. So diving right in, KRTX is the first stock on the list. This is our overnight position that we're holding short for the night. We're swinging it for the night. We took 30 shares short, so only 30 shares because the higher price stock here, at 144, and that was at 11.15. And it looks like we're going into tomorrow with a nice cushion, and we're looking to sell into further dipping tomorrow. So as you can see, the stock did close at 123. Our short position's at 144, so we are in a nice spot. We have that nice cushion for tomorrow. And that's what's nice about this watch list, lets you sit back and plan for the next day. It says KRTX is a listed NASDAQ low float play, so it's a lower float play. However, it's a higher market cap. Therapeutics company that spiked 750% in these past 2 days. This big boost here, 750% in the past 2 days. Unbelievable. Even for today, unbelievable continuation for longs. So this is that push here. When it made that new high at day from the 96, 97 area, it pushed all the way to 152 today. Unbelievable. After that, it ended up starting to crack. So we went ahead and set a limit. IB found shares for us, and we were able to go ahead and get our fill right here. And then it ended up downtrending right away. After that huge overextension, on an already overextended long-term chart, long-term move, on really news that is not even that great. It's alright. We see news like this every single day. Now, for the rest of the day, we wanted to see VWAP crack. We didn't get to see the VWAP crack. However, going into the close, it is now under VWAP after hours, so that's a nice sign. For tomorrow, we are looking for this to hold under that 130 spot and continue to dip, and we'll go ahead and cover into the dips. However, right here at the bottom, like we said, if it does hold, we are going to use 140 now as our new cut. So that way, we're going to be able to secure the bag and get some profit out of this no matter what. That's KRTX. Let's see what will happen. Hey, it still hasn't created its first red day, so tomorrow could be its first initial red day. The next one, ALPP. So this is an OTC stock. Interesting enough, this one came out with their earnings right before power hour at 2:45. as it was approaching its higher day. So I'm not sure if this company knows about technical analysis, but they end up lining this one up perfectly. On the long-term chart though, before we dive into the 1 day, 1 minute, look at ALPP. It's just had an amazing run-up. This has been the talk of the town recently in penny stock land. Everything that has that huge overextended run must have a big pullback. However, today it finally looks like it's kind of finally finding a bottom during the day, and it starts to uptrend. And then right here is when they come out with their news. So as they're coming up to this higher day of that 14 spot, they come out with their news and it busts past that higher day and the volume comes in, and look what happens with these penny stocks. It goes from 14 to 19. 14 to 19. It didn't close at the high, but it did create some 16 support, so it's nice to see that. So we're looking for it to hold the 16, ideally gap up and test the 19 cents in the morning minutes tomorrow. That's what we're going to be looking for tomorrow. Let's watch that. It's a fresh earnings winner. It happened at 2:45 yesterday. So it could have some hype behind it, and it also has came up all the way from 44. So keep an eye on ALPP. This next group of stocks are a group of listed cannabis stocks, and the cannabis sector has been completely beat up lately. Each one of these have made new lows, so who's telling where's the bottom? And that's not what we're trying to guess. It's super hard to guess that. If you did this whole year, you have been wrong multiple times. That frustration right there can get you completely out the game. So what we do is we wait for the predictable move. And that's what we're doing here with these listed stocks. And what we're looking for to see if these have potential continuations tomorrow. Today, they showed potential as they each got pops in the morning. And CGC, the leader of the pack, this one got a pop and ended up pushing throughout the day. Each one of these on the long-term chart are downtrending, and recently 6 straight red days, 6 straight downtrending days. And they're now getting that pop, and each one of their 1 day 1 minute charts sees a nice morning, and then they're holding that morning push into the close. So we're gonna watch for the potential continuations tomorrow. Hexo needs to get over 185, APHA needs to get to 444, OGI 239 is that key spot where it double top, and then ACB, this one's actually not up too much, but it's just so much in the mud. And we've been watching this one for a while, so we're going to keep an eye here. And that spot there is 245 for ACB. Last but not least, this is actually another cannabis stock, but this is in the OTC land. And this is TGODF. It's an OTC Canadian cannabis stock that came out with news that they're expanding their Canadian distribution. And it got a nice push and hold from its morning push as well. This is another one of those weed stocks that are completely downtrending with those listed plays. So we're going to keep an eye on this one with those ones to see what's going on. And keep in mind, those ones are listed, so they're going to be moving in the morning, especially CGC, the leader. So keep an eye on those. If those are up in the morning, we'll keep a tight eye here at TGODF, because this one actually created a tight trading range for you to be able to gauge your risk off of. And that's the best part about trading these penny stocks. We won't get in if we can't see a clear risk. But with TGODF, it created a risk for us to be able to see, hey look, the VWAP is pretty much 54 here, 53.9. The VWAP is 54, and the breakout here, the range on the top, is 56.3. So that's a nice tight trading range that it traded from 10:30 into the close. So we're going to watch to see TGODF to see if it gaps up in the morning and see if it could flirt with that 56 resistance that it made midday yesterday, and it can continue with that news. Again, guys, keep an eye on CGC and these bigger stocks, and if these continue, it can create some hype for these smaller stocks, as they are all beat up and they've all been downtrending, and they're all in the mud right now, creating new lows. So keep an eye to see if we can get some spark going. Alright guys, so that wraps it up for tonight. Hope you guys picked up some new tickers. Hope you picked up some tips. Before we go, real quick shout out to Raw Juice. They're a local juice company here. I'm actually trying a juice cleanse for the first time ever. It's been pretty interesting. This is my first day, and I want to eat something really bad. I'm not gonna lie. Let's keep going. I'm gonna chug this in spirit of more green tomorrow. KRTX, the position we're in. Looking for a gap down tomorrow. We'll see if we can get it. Much love to the Sniper team. We'll see you guys early in the chat tomorrow. It's time to get to 100K. Much love, Snipers. See you guys.